Hello, everybody, and welcome on in to another live stream here on the Jupiter Robotics channel. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get right into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy to have everybody here. My name is Jonathan, and I am one of the team co-captains on the Florida-based Combat Robotics team, Jupiter Robotics. Let me take these off so I can see you. There we go. Or at least my screen. All right, welcome on in. Sharp Scales Robotics, hello, hello. So tonight, we are talking about the new series on the BattleBots YouTube channel, BattleBots Pro League. It is a new spin-off that they're doing on their YouTube channel. I'm sure many of us have heard about it. If we've been keeping up with the news about BattleBots, they've got a bunch of really cool teams that we all know. Some of them are even Florida-based, just like Jupiter Robotics. Some are from other states, other countries even. Hello, Techie Robotics. Welcome on in. We have the first all-Indian team, Golden Fury, is in this. And we have a couple of international ones other than them as well, the Australian-based one, Death Roll. We all know Death Roll. Very chaotic, very fun robot. So tonight, I have a live guest who is going to join the stream. He was at the BattleBots Pro League filming alongside Team Bloodsport. I'm going to bring on Seth Schaefer from Just Cause Robotics. Unfortunately, he could not join this live stream while it's live, but I had the pleasure just a few hours ago to pre-record an interview with Seth. And so our interview that you will see very shortly is pre-recorded. Right now, this is not pre-recorded. I am here live, of course. But we're going to talk about BattleBots Pro League for a few minutes. Then I'll go on break. And then after that, we will have a pre-recorded interview with the one and only Seth Schaefer of Just Cause Robotics. Welcome on in, Roughhouse. oh no, just almost missed. Oh no. YouTube, why? Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Roughhouse. Welcome on in. As I was saying, we're here to talk about BattleBots Pro League. I have somebody who competed alongside Team Bloodsport who couldn't join us live, so our interview was pre-recorded, so he could still be a part of this live stream. And I'm excited to share our discussion that we had earlier with all of you. We had a great conversation about the filming and a couple of stories from behind the scenes. There's a little bit of spoilers for the first episode of BattleBots, so if you haven't already seen that, you have plenty of time to go ahead and tune out, watch that first episode of BattleBots Pro League first. After the first episode, there's really no spoilers. Seth did talk about a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes that we didn't necessarily get to see, like fast turnarounds, etc. So I'm excited to share our pre-recorded interview with all of you. It is a very fun conversation, and big thank you to Seth for making the time to get on a Zoom call with me and pre-record our interview since he couldn't make it live. It's about a 20-minute long interview, about 21 minutes. So a lot of fun. It's a first-time guest here on the channel. I always love to bring on a new guest. Of course, I love all of our returning guests, but it's always nice to have a new, fresh guest every now and then. And Seth Schaefer, he is no exception. Amazing guy. So welcome on in, everybody. Let's get into talking about the new BattleBots Pro League. So the way that it is laid out, and we'll talk about this a little bit with Seth later on. The way that the Pro League is set up is all of the robots that are participating in Pro League have been divided up into multiple groups of 4 robots, and every robot in each group has to fight all of the other robots in their group one time. and whoever has the most wins wins the groups. Uh, Whoever wins each group is placed into a single elimination finals bracket, which we'll see on the BattleBots channel later. Today, they aired episode 2 of the group rounds. So there will be no spoilers about that. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about future episodes. Won't spoil much. The only spoilers are for the first episode. For anybody who hasn't seen the first episode of Pro League, there are a little bit of spoilers ahead. So there's your warning. I can't believe small YouTubers like Seth are appearing on this channel. Always investing small creators. Supportive. Absolutely. I think compared to Seth, I think I'm the small content creator. But yeah, absolutely. I'm so grateful for Seth to, since he couldn't make it, we did work out details to where we could pre-record an interview and he still participate in the stream. After I show you the interview that I had with him, I will have a returning guest, and we are going to discuss our predictions for future fights that have not aired yet. Then I may even have a little surprise for the end of the stream. We'll see. So stick around. Lots of fun content coming right here on this very live stream. I am excited to interview Seth, and it is going to be a lot of fun. Live streaming 2 days in a row. Almost in a row. Last one was only 2 days ago, so close enough. But yeah, a couple of nights ago on Tuesday night, we had a blast with our 1 year stream anniversary live stream celebration. It was a lot of fun. I only expected it to be maybe 2.5 hours, just to celebrate 1 year of live streaming on the channel. Do some 3D printing, watch some old Space Junk fights. I didn't think it was going to go over 2.5 hours. It went at least 4 hours. So thank you to everybody who tuned in and made it a very fun stream. It was a very awesome turnout. Grateful for everybody that showed up, and I'm grateful for everybody who shows up to every live stream, including this one. So thank you very much. These live streams wouldn't happen without all of you who keep this going in the live chat every night that we do this. So Tuesday night was really about all of you amazing fans. So thank you, everybody. It's like they say, time goes by fast when you're having fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. It sure does. Oh, man. I get that kind of feeling at competitions, because I get there at the start of the day and I'm seeing all the activities that are taking place, and I'm just thinking, man, it sucks that this is only a 1-day competition. I want to keep doing this. If I could do this more often, maybe not every weekend, but if I could do this more often, I'd love to. And I especially get that feeling at the end of a competition and pack up my stuff and leave a competition. That's where it really kicks in. Thinking that's it. It's over. Competitions really can fly past when you're having a lot of fun. Live streams can fly by when you're having fun. 1 year of live streaming can fly by when you're having a lot of fun. So absolutely. So tonight is focused on the big name TV show we all know, BattleBots. They have their new spinoff that is airing now on YouTube, on their YouTube channel. And we'll pull it up and we'll look at it a little bit later after the interview. But that's why we need to have the 6-hour streams back. I've noticed over the time, because we used to do very long live streams, they would last 6.5 hours. I've noticed that the longer I go, the less people I have, because people actually go to bed. I don't know what that's like, but anyway. But who knows? Maybe we will go back to our 6-hour live streams. We'll see how tonight's live stream goes. Tuesday night we were on for 4 hours. Let's see if we can break that record. So yeah, we have a lot of the field for Pro League. I almost tried to say that too fast. A lot of the robots we all know from previous seasons of BattleBots, and they are absolute killers. Some big names in BattleBots, and then we have a couple of newer robots, like of course Golden Fury, Disarray. The list goes on. Uh, so it's nice to kind of see that mix of them, of all those robots, and even the newer robots. I believe they've all had uh, previous event attendance, I could say, at previous BattleBot spin-off things that they've done on their YouTube. So it's really cool to see all the robots that are participating. They got a really great field of robots, and some of the groups are just going to be wild. 2009 Honda Civics. I was wondering how loud that was to you guys. I almost couldn't hear myself talk when that motorcycle went by. Anyways, all the joys of living right off of a busy street and a railroad track. Wow, that's hard to say. But yeah, love to see some activity coming from BattleBots. So I thought it was a tornado siren. Yeah. Oh man, it was loud. Hopefully not too much louder than me, but so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break here in just a few minutes. I'm just kind of rambling on to buy some time to warm up. But we're going to go ahead and go on stream in just a couple of minutes. And then after we take a few minutes on break, the pre-recorded interview will begin. So the next 20-21 minutes, we will hear from our special guest, Seth Schaefer of Jessica's Robotics, and team member of Team Bloodsport. So I can't wait to introduce everybody to Seth Schaefer here on the channel. Absolutely amazing guest. And let's not delay it any further. Let's dive right into our discussion of BattleBots Pro League with an interview. First, we're going to go on a break and get hyped up for this. So let's take the next couple of minutes and get ready for an amazing interview. You do not want to miss this. Stick around. We'll be right back. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a very special guest with me, a first-time guest on the stream. Seth, thank you for taking the time to do this with me. Um, for anybody who is maybe new to combat robotics or may not recognize your name of the face, would you please introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so my name is Seth Schaefer. I am one of the mechanical engineers on the Bloodsport team, also known as Team Bots and Stuff Robotics. But I also run my own company, which is Just Cause Robotics, explaining the banner behind me, where I make and sell parts for combat robots and kits as well to help people like you get involved in the sport yourselves. Although the parts that I'm selling are for bots that are usually in like the 1 pound to 3 pound weight class, not the 250-pound monsters that you'll see on the TV show.
That is very awesome. So glad to have this opportunity to chat with you. Now, I understand that you were at the filming for the recent BattleBots spinoff called BattleBots Pro League. Now, I just wanted to bring you on and so you can share your experience without spoiling anything that hasn't aired already. Of course, how was overall your experience, and how fun or stressful was it?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I've been competing with Bloodsport on several of the seasons that were aired on Discovery Channel. I believe the first season that Bloodsport competed on was season 4. I joined the team before season 5 filming. So I've been on the team for seasons 5, 6, 7, and now for Pro League as well. Bloodsport also competed on the Fall Face-Offs event, but I wasn't able to be there in person for that, but still helped with the prep work ahead of time. And that was filmed back in 2024 in October, I believe. So I've been doing this for quite a while. And I think one of the interesting things is how Pro League was structured so differently from the regular TV show that people might be used to. And you'll probably start to see that more as the show airs more on YouTube. But if you're familiar with BattleBots, you know that previously they've done these seasons of the show where the robots basically have fight cards, and you'd get matched up against 3 or 4 opponents, and then based on how you do against those opponents, you get seeded into single elimination finals. With Pro League, they structured it very differently. So instead of having every team come to the filming location at the same time, they actually broke it up. So there were kind of 3 separate weekends during which things were filmed. So previously, people were taking like 10 work days off, and they were filming for like almost 14 straight days, with just a few dark days in between for bots to fix and for bots to get fixed. And so typically the robots would fight only once a day, and you'd have potentially a full 24 hours or even 48 hours of repair time. With Pro League, it was very different because they filmed over weekends. Basically, it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the filming was only Saturdays and Sundays. So we had to fight twice on Saturday and once on Sunday, which meant that there was only, a few hours of turnaround time between the first and second fight on Saturday. And the order in which the fights get aired on YouTube might not match the order that the fights actually happened. So if you ever see a robot that looks like it's totally unprepared for its fight, even though it's its first fight, it's probably because it was their second fight on a Saturday.
Yeah, very true. So they are airing things. They're not airing all of the fights particularly in order. We can talk about the first episode that aired, so spoilers ahead for anybody who hasn't seen the first episode. In the first episode, they did one fight, like one group, and then they switched to another group and went back to the first group. So it's kind of at random, and BattleBots has been very accepting of the feedback that they've been receiving about the pace of their new spinoff, and very glad that the fans are very outspoken and helping BattleBots with their future editing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks like a very fun event that you were attending. So since you were only there for when Bloodsport was fighting?
Yeah, so basically they filmed things over 3 weekends. The first weekend, Bloodsport wasn't there. The second weekend, Bloodsport was there. And I can't tell you if we were there for the third weekend because that would reveal whether or not we qualified for the finals, because they did all the finals on the third weekend. So the first weekend, I don't remember the entire list of teams that were there, but you had the bots like Copperhead, the twins. Um, I believe that what were the three fights that aired already? I think one of the fights that was aired was from a group that fought the first weekend, and then the other two were for groups that fought my weekend that I was there second weekend. But yeah, so there were, what was it, six groups in total, six groups of four robots. Every bot fights every other bot. And then if you qualify within your group to move on, then you get into the top eight, which is the single elimination finals. And then they had, because there's only six groups, there were two wild card spots that could be filled as well. And the show will make some big announcement about how those were chosen, I'm sure, later on. But I don't know if that's a spoiler, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, I remember the first episode. I don't remember all three fights off the top of my head, but I do recall Hypershock and Huge. That one's already been aired, and that was
Yeah.
quite the crazy configuration that Hypershock debuted for that fight.
Oh yeah.
I
So Hypershock and Huge are both in Bloodsport's group. So we
oh
were
yeah.
very, very interested to see how that fight played out, because obviously whether, which bots win and lose in our own group determines how well we needed to do to be able to qualify for the championship. But yeah, I mean, Hypershock, they showed it for like 1 second on screen if you watch the episode, but they had an absolutely insane config for their Minotaur fight, and it might not be that obvious that it's for the Minotaur fight. But I don't think that's a huge spoiler, because if you've seen Hypershock before, you know what they looked like to fight us. So the huge
Right.
config and the Minotaur configs they came up with were both really crazy and different from what they've done before.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, and a lot of times the teams they pull out their different configurations depending on their opponent. So I wouldn't call that too big of a spoiler. But should definitely be interesting to see what they pull out, not only for Minotaur but their other opponents moving
Yeah.
forward, and then the elimination bracket should they move on.
Mhm.
Um, that's definitely going to be interesting to see how the rest of this season plays out for sure. Um, Now, what was one of the highlights for you while you were attending the filming, aside from the
Um,
fights themselves? Anything that happened like behind the scenes? Was there anything that stuck out to you the most?
that's a good question. Hard to answer with just one moment. I mean, yeah, the fights obviously were some of the big highlights. Getting to actually see
Oh yeah,
a lot of that in person, it's very different from watching it through a screen. But I mean, it was, as always when you're attending these events, it's great to actually get to talk to the other competitors and hang out with them. The Bloodsport team and the Endgame team are actually very close, because a lot of the people on the Bloodsport team as well as Endgame competed together in Vex Robotics back when they were in like high school. So we actually, went out to dinner with them a couple of times and had a really great time, just like, chatting and learning about what everybody's been up to in the last like several years since we were able to get together before. So getting to catch up with those guys who aren't in the US, and it's really hard for them to make it here all the way from New Zealand, was pretty awesome.
that is amazing, and yeah, definitely always excited to see some international teams show up. We've had Death Roll from Australia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We have an all Indian team.
Yeah, the Indian team
Um,
Golden Fury was also, they were
yeah.
pitted right next to us. So we
Oh,
got a really good
nice.
look at their robot, and it's an
Yeah.
extremely very well engineered bot, especially from a country that's only really had like a few heavyweight bots built before.
Oh yeah, for sure. And in the first episode, if I recall correctly, their opponent in the first episode was Malice. So, looking at Group E, um, I have the group pulled up right in front of me. So, Group E is where Bloodsport is.
Mm-hmm.
The other robots are Huge, Hypershock, and Minotaur. Huge and Hypershock have already fought each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, was there one of those other robots that concerned the team the most for Bloodsport?
Yeah, 100% Minotaur. They're the only one of those three bots that we have actually fought before and did not go
Oh.
well for us. And I mean, Minotaur is just like a giant brick with that huge drum up front. And for a bot like ours, that's a horizontal spinner, there's not a lot that we can really hit on Minotaur to deal a lot of damage. They've got like super thick aluminum wheel guards, and really the only vulnerable spot is like the top, like you saw when Sawblaze fought them in season 7. So it's pretty difficult for us to take advantage of that. But we did try and come up with some interesting ideas for what to do against them, because we knew ahead of time we were going to have to fight them. So you'll have to wait and see for the episode what we ended up doing for our strategy against them. But we did have some special strategies cooked up for Huge as well.
Ooh, interesting. A little teaser there. Yeah, that would definitely be interesting to see. I'm sure Huge has maybe a secret config up their sleeve. They, in recent years of BattleBots, up in like the last season or two that was on TV, and I believe even when they fought Hypershock here in Pro League, they've used some different style wheels. So I wonder if maybe they're going to do that against Bloodsport, considering they're fighting horizontal, maybe. But I guess
Yeah,
we'll see.
we pretty much expected that. Yeah, Huge. They kind of alternate
Yeah.
between two different materials for their wheels. They either have the white USMW wheels, or they have black Tigris. Basically, it's a special composite made of polypropylene, but it's basically it's a lot tougher than the USMW is, and it tends to kind of like fray instead of just like cracking and getting cut through as easily. And they tend to use those against horizontal spinners like us. So we were kind of expecting that and trying to figure out what we can do to defeat those wheels.
Yeah, that's probably the number one thing people go after when fighting Huge is the wheels.
I mean, it's the only thing you can hit, really. It's either you're getting
True.
hit by their weapon or you're hitting their wheels.
Very true. It's such a unique robot. There's not another one like it in BattleBots.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely have to strategize probably a little differently than you would against others. Um, so yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of strategies being implemented depending on who you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, with all 4 bots in your group, the way it's laid out is everybody fights each other one time. So you fought everybody else in that group. Uh, Minotaur was the most feared. Uh, so how quick were your turnarounds, and which one were you rushing the most for, without spoiling too much, of course?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact fight order. I believe we had to scramble a bit for our Hypershock fight. I'm pretty sure that was the one where we had the least turnaround time.
Interesting. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how the rest of that group plays out. Tonight, um, it is this live stream is already premiering after episode 2 has aired,
Mm-hmm.
but we are recording this as it is airing. So, um, episode 2 does not contain any of your group fights, so we still have to wait a little bit longer to see Bloodsport, but I'm sure it will be very well worth the wait.
Yeah, I think so too. I think our group in particular, like that weekend group that was there with the 3, sets of 4 bots that I was there for, we had some of, I think, the best fights in the whole pro league. So definitely look forward to that.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's a lot of exciting stuff, and I definitely appreciate you taking the time to hop on here and talk about the new season of BattleBots Pro League. It sounds like a lot of fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely excited and uh, ready to root on for Bloodsport when we see its fights. And
Thank you.
so before we wrap up here, is there anything on the Just Cause Robotics side of things that you would like to promote? Feel free to go ahead and self-promote and
I mean,
talk
yeah,
about
just
whatever.
just check out my website, justcauserobotics.com. And if you want to get into combat robotics, I've developed a robot kit called the SSP kit, which is kind of designed specifically for people who've never built a robot before. It's designed to be super easy to put together, really easy to modify and upgrade over time as you improve your skills in combat. And you can also design attachments and upgrades for it the entire 3D model for the bot's actually free on my website. You don't even have to buy it. So if you want to just download it and take a look and play around, feel free to do that.
That's very awesome. I love to hear it. Is there any maybe new products coming from you that you would like to maybe tease, or are we going to keep that kind of a secret for now?
I've got a few things in the works. I'm working on a new robot kit called the DRV kit, which I have a little bit of information out about, but it's not 100% ready for public sale yet. I'm also going to be at Open Sauce. If you happen to be in the Bay Area, I'll be at Open Sauce in basically a week. So it's on Saturday and Sunday, July, what is it, 18th, 19th?
I believe you are correct.
So yeah, I'll happen to be in California then. I live on the East Coast in New Hampshire the rest of the time. So not making my way over to California that often, but I think it's going to be a super fun event.
I can relate. I am also here on the East Coast here in Florida. So yeah. But that sounds like a lot of fun, and hope you have a fun time there. And now as we are
Whoops.
Did I lose you?
Sorry, my camera overheated. Switch to the backup one. There we
go. All right. So before we wrap up here, I guess one of your cameras already did. It's at enough. So are there any sponsors that you would like to thank as we head out for BattleBots Pro League?
Yeah, so I would say all the sponsors on my shirt for sure. Proto Labs has really come through for us, in particular on the Bloodsport team. They machine the chassis for the robot, which obviously is like the most important part. It's a single 72-pound aluminum part that makes up the entire body of the robot. So it's something we absolutely could not live without. They also made some of the parts for our weapon motors. We have very custom weapon motors that Justin Marple designed that have a clutch built into them so that the motors don't explode every single time our weapon hits something. And yeah, I think if you go to the BattleBots page and search for Bloodsport, you'll find the whole list of our sponsors. It'd be awesome if you guys can check them all out.
Absolutely. Got to promote all those sponsors. My team has a few Polymakers, Seneca 10 for it design. So thank you to all the sponsors who make everything possible. Now, one last question to end our conversation here. And this is a completely random food for thought here. If you were to make a heavyweight version of, say, two of your robots of your choice, and they were to fight each other, who would you want to make a heavyweight version of, and who do you think would win?
Oh, that's a tough question. Yeah, I mean, people have been asking for a heavyweight version of my bot division for a while, but it was pretty inspired by Deep Six, so it basically would just be that, but like hopefully a bit more stable. And I think, if I were to scale up like my SSP kit, you can kind of see on the poster behind me, it's a lifter control bot. That would probably be a pretty tough matchup for a bot like Deep Six that can't really turn without huge amounts of gyro. So I feel like maybe the SSP would have a pretty good shot.
Very nice. So yeah, that was just a fun question to end our conversation. Now, are there any final thoughts that you would like to give us as we head out?
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoys Pro League. I know the first episode's editing was a little different from what everybody might have expected, especially if you have just watched the TV show and then come to this YouTube thing. As builders, we had the same feedback as the audience, believe me. And, I think that we all have the best interest of BattleBots' future at heart. So don't, try and hunt down the editing team from BattleBots or whatever. They're doing their best. And I think that they are going to take feedback and, come up with something a lot better. I mean, the second episode's airing right now, so I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard that they started to roll some improvements even as early as this episode, even though it was finished beforehand, because they really wanted to listen to the audience feedback.
Absolutely. That is a very important element. Some of the feedback that they've gotten from their previous spin-offs, such as face-offs, would be that everybody missed the old cast that we know and love, Chris, Kenny, and Farouk. They're back for Pro League. I'm sure everybody's excited to hear about that. Did you happen to get a chance to talk with them when you weren't?
Yeah, Chris and Kenny went around to talk to every single team prior to like when we had our first fights. So it was cool to get to actually talk to them a little bit, and we gave them little 3D printed blades and a chart that explains what each of our different blades that we were going to use would be and which opponents we were going to use them for. So hopefully they'll have some good commentary for our fights.
Absolutely. I'm sure they would find a way to implement that the best way they can in the episode. We will find out soon enough whenever the Let's Sports fights air. That's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see the rest of Group E and the whole season of Pro League. That's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to do it for this interview. Now, this interview was pre-recorded, so I will not be answering any questions that are happening in the live chat right now during this interview, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then I will hop back on myself. I'll be live. I'll answer any of your questions, and thank you all for watching. We will be right back. Seth, thank you for making the time to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that interview. And of course, a big thank you to Seth for joining us in a pre recorded interview. That was a fun time I had chatting with him. And now I'm back live here on the channel. I am free to chat away with everybody watching this live about BattleBots Pro League. So glad to have a little bit of insight from somebody who was competing at Pro League. Such wisdom that Seth brings to the table. Happy to have him on. And we are going to try to plan ahead in the future for another live stream later on that I do with him, where he can actually join live and interact with everybody watching this live. So down the road in the future, we will have a live stream with him that will actually be live. I'm surprised the big BattleBots fans haven't snooped on here. Robot Combat Nerd and whatnot. Yeah. Division and subtraction will be awesome. Yes. Heavyweight division and subtraction, those would be very interesting. I thought that would just be a really fun question to ask him, and I literally thought about that right as I asked him that question. So that just goes to show I don't go into these with any notes. I just come up with everything on the spot. So that's what makes these live streams interesting. So yeah, very fun interview. Happy to get some insight from a competitor. And now I am really excited to see Bloodsport's fights and everybody else's fights that we have not seen yet. Bloodsport is essentially a subtraction. I really true. So I watched episode 1 of Pro League as it premiered. I have not, as of yet, seen episode 2. Episode 2 premiered just a few hours before this live stream started, and I did not watch it. So I'm going to pull up YouTube. I'll share it here on stream in just a little bit. And I'm going to blind react to the fights of Pro League episode 2. We're going to skip over any parts of talking or anything that goes on in between fights. We're just simply going to watch the fights. And if you want to watch the full episode, check out the BattleBots YouTube channel for the full episode. So I'm going to blind react to some BattleBots Pro League episode 2 fights. They're all going to be really fun, but I'm not going to do it alone. I have somebody who is going to join me in just a moment who has already seen episode 2 and thankfully hasn't spoiled too much for me. So let's bring on returning guest. Welcome back. If I push the right button, that would help. Welcome back, Nick.
Hello. I've returned.
Happy to have you back. Yeah, I have not had you on the channel in ages. You have not been here on the channel in ages. I haven't heard from you in so long. How have you been?
Yes.
I say that you were literally here on the channel like 2 days ago.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, man, that was so long ago.
I actually, when I was making dinner, I was like, is today Tuesday or Wednesday? I was like, I know we
I've been thinking that all day.
Didn't we have a live stream last night, though?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Roughhouse, yeah, it's been 2 days. That's forever. That's plenty of time for someone like you to whip up a new CAD design that you'll probably never do anything with, right?
Oh, I already made a small toy Minotaur already on here. And also, what did this do? What in the world?
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait.
You're making miniatures of your favorite BattleBots.
Of everything. I just finished.
Let's get a full screen there.
There you go.
Look at that.
It's
very nice.
It's 1 1/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch.
Wow, that is small. That's a small boy.
I think a new goal for me is just to make them like these ones, like the old official Hexbug ones, the small ones that they used to make. Just make versions of other bots that they've made that they haven't made. They're out there. I did back when I was in middle school make a Minotaur. This is it.
Wow.
Index cards, tape, and a piece of a pencil for the drum.
I would throw that in the arena with some of your robots. Only to see it explode. Very cool. So yeah, right now I am in the process of getting BattleBots Pro League fired up. I guess we will watch the intro and then we'll skip over to the fights.
I will say the editing is better.
Is it now?
I say it is. They still have a little ways to go, but it's getting there. It's good.
I'm sure that as the season continues airing, it's going to get better each episode because they've really listened to their fans about that for sure. Let me catch up on chat before I pull that up. The interview reminded me of something that you'll see. Have a rundown. Interesting. I will look that up. Editing is way better. Well, we are about to take a look at that. I guess I'm the only one here that has not seen them, so at least I will blind react to them. So let's go ahead and Let's pull this up.
Also, it's not
Voila.
storming by you by chance, is it?
It is not.
Well, it's storming by me, so one of us always has to get the storm.
Nah. It ain't that bad out there right now. It didn't really get too bad earlier today. It's been decent weather. Very hot. Other than that, tolerable. All right, so let's start watching the intro, and then we'll skip over to the fights. And of course, as always, let me know how the volume sounds. If I need to turn it up or down, let me know.
This is a new tombstone here. You're going down. Oh, yeah. Oh. Go get him, go get him. We got a 9-year-old bot driver out here. He has a lot of experience for a 9-year-old. He's 9 years old. How much experience can he have?
Yes.
Tombstone, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Robot fighting time.
I've been waiting so long to hear that.
The BattleBots Pro League, powered by Bright Data, is the toughest robot combat competition on the planet. 24 elite heavyweights from all over the world face off, with only one ultimate winner. They're divided into 6 groups of 4 bots each, and they have to fight everyone else in their group. So every fight matters.
Kind of like what I talked about with Seth.
Probably the most famous bot in the sport, former world champion Tombstone.
This is the new Tombstone.
I'm happy to see the new Tombstone with wheel guards.
Here to whoop some ass.
Are we actually into the fights? I guess
Look how they kind of massacred my boy. I missed the old Mad Chatter design.
Oh, man.
Just thinking, because you're about to face Tombstone.
He has brushless motors. He has a new weapon. He's actually protecting
Brushless motors.
solid armor. You're going down.
Is he trying to impersonate Martin Mason? Oh, I love it. Red team, not ready.
Have you ever seen a product that transforms any ordinary space?
What? How come you and Caden are
Are
the
you
ones?
kidding me?
No, it was you and.
Hey, that looks cool, though. That's not important, but that looks cool.
I think you and Caden were having issues where you would always get ads popping up. I never got an ad until the episode ended.
Oh no! What has happened here?
Are you kidding me? Not already. Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium. I need to get Premium if I'm going to keep doing this.
Seriously wrong here.
Oh, man.
Ray is allowed to postpone the fight as the robots are not yet activated.
Get Texas Roadhouse ad soon.
End of the first round, or he'll lose by default.
All right, folks, you probably know Ray and I have been doing this a long time.
Yeah, so a thing about this episode that they really just revealed and showed was a lot of like NHRL style rules where you get postponement now and stuff like that. You'll see later on.
I'm going to go ahead and skip forward because it looks like that fight's not actually going to happen. So let me see how far I need to skip forward. I guess right about here. I guess
Funny
that's
thing
fine.
is, I actually haven't watched the entirety of the episode because I had to skim through it just to catch up because I came like a minute or 2 late, and then an ad popped up for me actually one time.
And the core weave clock starts the 3 minutes. Let the bot battle begin.
They replaced the clock. That's interesting.
They go face to face, both
That's like an old school BattleBots clock.
Here comes Ace.
Like the green buzzer or whatever you call it.
No. Copperhead getting thrown up.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not a good start. That's the youngest driver in BattleBots history, and he's stuck on the
Get
shelf.
ready. Lego sound effect for the drum.
Oh, no.
I'm not so sure that that weapon is doing much. He gets back down on the main playing surface.
Whoa. Oh. Wow. You just hit a mini-bot or something?
No, it was part of his drum.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what they did with the drum, but it really just collapsed like
Wow.
a Lego set.
Whoa. Oh, no. We got fire. What in the world caused that? Exactly. What caused that? If anybody's wondering what the white box is on the right, I do have the live chat.
Hey,
pulled
look,
up.
it's
The live
Darren.
chat. Wait, we see Darren in the live chat? Very nice.
He's the third message in there.
He can drive. Can he win?
Very nice.
40 to go.
Yeah, I do have the live chat replay pulled up so we can see all the activity and chats from when this was premiering, just to see all of the activity.
Oh, and then you have Roughhouse right there. I saw you, Roughhouse, with this, just adding Darren and then just saying Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, Raphael, that was perfect.
I was laughing for, I believe, a full 2 minutes at least straight just from seeing that the first time.
Darren probably ignored you, didn't he? Oh, Copperhead. Oh, no. That's some good driving. Was a 1 minute left.
It's a 2-for-1 special into the corner.
Oh. He's still on fire. He's making like Tombstone and just fighting on fire.
Barbecue.
Man. Everybody pull out your marshmallows. Got a campfire going.
And then
wait, they're doing tap outs?
I don't know. That's what I meant by NHRL. Like, they did tap outs.
Huh.
Yeah, you can see in the chat in just a second, everyone will start being like, tap outs?
Wait, so who tapped out?
Jackpot.
You
could see the start of the live chat back then of the tap outs. Oh,
that's a thing here? All right, so there's the build up for the next fight. Let's just skip right to it. I'll skip to right about here. Manta and Terratops. Place your bets. Here we go.
I don't know if you watched any of Zach's video, of Scorpio's team videos, but
I have a little bit.
Yeah, this chassis he's using in this fight, it was meant to go against Terratops.
Well, that doesn't look like Terratops to me. And it looks like it's not moving. Oh, shoot. Manta is not the opponent you want to be fighting when you become a sitting duck.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. The stream is already over for Scorpio.
Wow.
Hey, look, it's the same time as your fastest knockout.
Has anyone actually made it to level 4 before?
What in the world is with these ads?
Use level 1.
Oh, it's a breeding tool.
I remember I yelled at my YouTube during an ad. They came up saying, I don't care. And then it never popped up again for me.
In that case, let me try it. I don't have that ad pulled up anymore, but I'll try it. YouTube, I don't care.
So, I remember Scorpius's video with Zach saying that he stressed his team out because that change was last second. They swapped which bot they were using.
Oh, Zach.
It was last second because the design, because that was supposed to go against Terratops, but then because they had two different configs, one for Manta and one for Terratops, specifically for each bot. And then he's like, no, I'm just gonna swap them.
Zach. Let me catch up on chat here. If you look closely, Scorpios has a Turnabot in there. Oh, nice. I will have to go back and rewatch and have a closer look.
Live representation when you use FingerTech components.
Oh, man. So the Scorpios was using Silver Sparks. That's why they weren't driving. Okay, not in a heavyweight. I forgot about the Scorpios Turnabot sponsor, not gonna lie. Yep, they are very heavily involved with Turnabot. Yeah, I like it. So, one last fight of the Pro League, episode 2, I believe. We've already looked at the first 2, so this is the last one. If you want to go watch the full episode so you can see all of the updates, the intros, the hype, all that good stuff, go check it out on the BattleBots YouTube channel. I'm just skipping over to the fights for the sake of this stream. For the final fight of the episode, in the red square, we have Tombstone, 2-time Giant Nut winner. And in the blue square, we have another fan favorite, Mad Catter. And I agree, Jupiter Robotics Turnabot sponsor needs to happen. All right, let's get over to Tombstone versus Mad Catter. This is going to be a good one, assuming Tombstone works. We have some lag.
Oh, it looks like that blade is up and ready to go. It's chilling in the
Oh boy. Oh, nice hit. Why is he not using his wheel guards? Where's the wheel guards?
So here's what I'm thinking. I think that this is his old version of Tombstone. Because I noticed during the episode that it didn't look like the newer version. It looked like an older version, like a spare. And that really made me feel like it was the spare.
He's on fire.
Try to get in the mix. Hey, little buddy, I'd get out of there. Mad Catter, eyeing it. Is he getting ready to tee up?
And then right there, when the ref said, "Show me some movement," it made me think, did we go back to rules before World Championship 7?
Yeah. Is crab walking not allowed?
I don't know, because they literally said that while he was crab walking, and I was like,
Oh, he's definitely not moving now.
Did we trend backwards?
Does Ray have a microphone on him? Look at that. Looks like he's got a headset on. That's weird. That's a bit unusual. 72-second knockout, and Mad Catter is the winner. Some crazy fights in episode 2. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Here we are. It's just us now. So, yeah.
The reason for Scorpio stopping there, they showed it in the video as well, was a wire popped out.
Been there, done that.
Space junk moment right there.
Yeah. Or maybe Space Junk had a Scorpios moment.
True. You do both have a bit of a plow in the front of your bots, so.
Very possible. Actually, in that case, it would be a Troublemaker moment, because Troublemaker even did that one time.
True.
Except Troublemaker was upside down. But anyways, so...
and yes,
new
Ref,
ref,
they actually have new refs.
That was the new ref. The other referee is not new. He's always the head ref. But the one that counted out Tombstone was indeed a new ref.
Yeah.
The host, Chris, Kenny, Farouk, they're back. Their head referee is back. I forgot his name, but he's back. And the new ref is the one that counted out Tombstone. We have, according to the BattleBots website, they have 4 judges, which is weird.
I only saw 3 during episode 1. That was it.
Yeah, I think they only have 3 judging at a time, but there's 4 listed on the BattleBots website, and I don't know who one of them is. We have, I don't know, Fawn Davis was one of them, Pete Abramson, and what's the other one's name?
Yes.
Bingo. Also, Mike Jeffries is their Matt Stewart. They brought him back, reprising his role as well. Turnabot does have a Scorpios kit now, kind of, yeah. Featuring the Candy Wasp kit as Gassy Cat. Error 404 kit, you mean? Yeah. That might actually be a D2, which is the Beetle version.
Yeah, it has to be the Beetle version, because that looks, because compared to the 250 in that arena, it looks bigger than the 1 pound. And also, I see that fly flying around still.
The fly's been buzzing around for the last couple of days and bothering the crap out of me, only when I'm trying to do something.
And there he is, just going right across your screen.
Yeah. That bothering the crap out of me. You're not a sponsor. Bug off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that, because that fly's been bothering me the last couple of days. But anyways, and it's always only when I do something important like this. So anyways, so yeah, very cool new spin-off series that they're doing on YouTube. I think personally it's an improvement from their other spin-offs like Face-Offs, etc. I don't remember the names of all their other spin-offs they've done so far, but I think it's an improvement compared to the other ones. Of course, there could still be improvements made to the editing and such. There will be improvements added because they're taking advice from feedback. I hear a siren in the background.
That's never
Speaking of distractions. I don't know what that is, but anyway, very cool little spin-off that they're doing. I'm excited to see the future episodes that are coming and the fights that we haven't seen yet. They're going to be
Do you
really
not
awesome.
want to know what fights are coming on in the next episode?
Who do we got?
Well, they tell us in the episode if you want to pull it up again.
Nah. Do you remember?
I'll pull it up.
If you don't remember, I can do it.
Me when YouTube says no, it's just very slow now.
Insert Jeopardy theme music here. Actually, don't, because we get a copyright strike.
Rory, Iguana. I don't care. And the ad is gone.
Oh man.
Next
I'm gonna
up,
start
we
trying
have
that.
Ribot and Switchback. Ribot with that abomination of a drum. What have they done to my boy, the frog? Then you have Disarray and Magnitude. And then you have Terratops and Valkyrie.
Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to Terratops and Valkyrie for sure. That'll be really good. 2 destructive robots in that fight for sure. Do you want to place any bets, any predictions about next week's episode?
Ribot is gonna croak. I feel like Ribot looked at Riptide and was like, yoink.
Just give it a different color. Just paint it a different color so nobody will notice.
Like I liked their vertical spinner setup that they had before. I feel like they should have stuck. I'm hoping they still have their horizontal and other vertical setups still. Because
I know they have another vertical setup, but I don't know about horizontal, but I do know they have another vertical with more ground game.
I'm hoping because I don't like how the one thing I also don't like is how they do the spoiler stuff, like showing parts of the fight instead of just saying, here's who's next, and they're just showing like a photo of the bots that are going against each other.
Yeah, that would have been better. So if anybody from the BattleBots editing crew by any long chance happens to be listening to this right now, we don't want spoilers, so you can tell us without spoiling even the smallest portion of fights. So
yes. Also, Roughhouse, replace that R in Rico to N so it fits better, please.
Kaboom. Robot go kaboom. Yes, Nico, kaboom. Oh man, so yeah, lots of valid predictions. I'm excited to see the new configs from Ribot and others in the future. We've already seen a crazy one from Hypershock last week. That was interesting to watch. So yeah, can't wait to see all the episodes coming up. And next week's episode is going to be a lot of fun. I wonder when we're going to get to see Bloodsport.
Weren't you guys talking about like a Team Cryptid Robotics being live?
Team Cryptid Robotics is a friend of ours towards the Midwest who competes at MRCA rank.
Well, guess who's live right now and is on MasterCar or is on McMasterCar? We love McMaster. We love having to spend a ton of money on things that get used once.
Well, if he is still alive by the time we
alive.
end, which if we could go ahead and end probably within the next
Apparently
hour.
He started 7 minutes ago, which.
Oh, nice. We got plenty of time.
He did start like 7 minutes ago.
So if he's still alive by the time we end this stream, we'll rate him again. So that'll be a lot of fun, and he's always fun to listen to, and especially when he's struggling with CAD. Let's see. He is with his new 12 pounder coming soon.
That you're also in his chat as well. He's in both this stream and also his stream.
YouTube, the only place where you can be in two different places at once.
Man's
Oh, man.
multitasking.
Always,
Always am.
always watching.
He's everywhere.
I wish him the best with his 12-pounder. That's got to be an interesting challenge right there. It's funny how he goes from a nano weight to a hobby weight, just like that.
Seriously?
Also playing Robot Rumble 2 while doing that. So you're watching 2 live streams and playing a video game.
Man's a master of multitasking.
And hats off to you, my friend. I applaud you for that because I cannot multitask like that. You multitasking to the next. I gotta give it to you. I cannot multitask like that. Man, I can hardly say 2 words in the same sentence. I'm that bad at multitasking. But yeah, so a lot of fun stuff, some crazy fights that we just watched from episode 2. We've of course seen episode 1 last week. That was epic. We're going to see a lot more epic fights as we continue on the series of Pro League, and all while procrastinating on a robot. That is the most relatable part about it all. I'm doing the exact same thing. So yeah, lots of awesome stuff coming. We've kind of already tossed around some predictions. We've talked to a competitor. We've watched some fights.
Let's see if it works.
And now we're watching our stream on our stream.
Let's see if it works.
Right now,
Hold on just a second.
We're watching our stream on our stream.
Delayed. Why is it so delayed?
There is a massive YouTube delay.
There
it
we
is.
go.
Now hold up. I'm going to try to do something right now. Keep holding it like that. Wait for it. That is a big delay. Wait for it to go full screen. Rafael says, hi, me. Come on. Come on.
It's so delayed. Oh my god.
Was that it? No? Is it repeating the same thing?
I think it is.
Oh, I see what it's doing now. So we're watching our stream on our stream on our stream on our live stream. Oh man, look at all that. Look how many live chats we have now.
I love how Roughhouses literally just says me at the bottom. It doesn't even include the hi.
Yeah. Stream. I mean, all right, that's enough of that for now.
Okay.
Oh, that is crazy. Hopefully that didn't make anybody dizzy.
Let's see. How long does it take for this to go away now?
I can already hear the Jeopardy theme music. And while we wait on that super delay there.
Okay, there we go. It's gone.
I thought it was going to be so much longer than that.
Oh, no. It's because I had this. But I'm like,
so yeah,
look on YouTube and experiment real quick.
So we've kind of already talked about BattleBots in the Pro League series. So as we go ahead and wrap up the live stream here, we're not going to make this a super long one like we did a couple nights ago. There is one more thing that was mentioned a little bit on the last live stream that I wanted to kind of show off on this stream and maybe talk about. Since we're on the subject of BattleBots, I figured it's a good opportunity to showcase. I almost knocked something over doing that. The BattleBots board game, which is upside down. There it is, the BattleBots board game that I had no idea existed until I found it for cheap on a shelf in a thrift store nearby. It's funny how a lot of us didn't even know this thing existed until I just happened to find it cheap at a thrift store. Because I brought this to the last few competitions, like I think the last 3 or 4 competitions, I think. And I've been bringing it to every competition since I got it. And everybody always looks at it, even those that are competing and is obsessed with BattleBots like I am. They just take one look at this, they go,
Eh?
what is that? How long has that been a thing?
Lost piece of history.
Yeah, exactly. Why isn't this ever promoted? So this is basically a giant cardboard box. It's a box inside of another box. Anyway, it's a cardboard arena is what it is. And I've stored some of the stuff in it, so I probably should have gotten this prepared before stream, but I don't prepare it before stream. I'm a pro streamer and I'm knocking stuff over.
Preparing? What's that?
I just show up to the competition and then build my robots.
True.
Just kidding, don't do that. So that's what the arena floor looks like. And it actually has little cardboard kill saws in here. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's one there. There's a slot for another one here. I don't know why I don't have it there, but sure that's in the box somewhere. May have it. There's also a cardboard cutout of the giant nut that came with it as well, with a little stand to prop it up. Instructions. Who's got time for all that? Stay. We've got a bunch. Oh, I don't know how much of this I'll be pulling out on stream, but let's come through all this.
Where are the robots?
Did you know about the unfinished BattleBots GameCube game? I did. I do know about that. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. For the robots, I think I knocked one open, but this for now. That's the box for it. But I've got these are the bot cards. This is the back of a bot card. It's reflecting off my computer screen. It's got the old BattleBots logo on it, the classic. So the backs of them are the same. Some of them are upside down. On the other side, they have pictures and stats of a robot. Like, for example, we have Dead Blow, built by the late Grant Imahara. Rest in peace. He was amazing. I'm going to try flipping some of these so not all of them are upside down. At least half of these are upside down. Either that or my head's on upside down. So, all right. We've got robots like Dead Blow, T-Minus, Gold Digger, Tazbot, Lendo, made by Jamie Heineman, also from Mythbusters. Love to see some Mythbusters getting involved in BattleBots. Gladiator, and there's a lot of them. Minion, so many more. A lot of which I don't recognize because I don't watch classic BattleBots era stuff. I've tried. I was kind of bored with it. I've kind of forgotten how to play, but you got a bunch of these dice, which there's like 4 different colors of them. There is a pulverizer one. I forgot what for. Basically, you roll a couple dice at a time, and there's a bunch of them. And depending on what you land on, it predicts your next move or whatever. It's quite interesting. I'll have to reread through the rules again to refresh my memory. Maybe we'll do that later on, but not tonight. I cast Biohazard. BattleBot, but Biohazard is in here, right? I didn't, or did I? Biohazard. I know Biohazard is in here. Is it the one I knocked over? No, that's Overkill. I knocked Overkill on the floor.
No.
I might have knocked another one because I don't see Biohazard. But yeah, anyway, I probably knocked that one to the ground when I opened this. But yeah, very interesting little board game. So if anybody wants to come check it out, like any local Florida bot builders or anybody attending a Florida competition, if you come to one that Jupiter Robotics is at, we bring the game to play around with in our spare time at our competitions, just for the fun of it. So, and to confuse some people because nobody knows this thing exists. Grab top of it. I'm going to go ahead and put it up for now. Maybe in the future we'll have another BattleBot stream later on where we actually play the game. What I'll probably do is try to have it set up here, maybe on my soldering mat, have a second camera that points on it or something like that. I'll figure out what we can do in the future, but that could be fun idea to consider. But yeah, very fun game. Very neat little series with Pro League. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see who makes the finals and who comes out on top. I don't remember what is the grand prize for the champion at the end. I don't remember.
I don't know if they've ever said.
I didn't win it, so that's all I know. I'm kidding. But does anybody watching this live happen to know what the grand prize is for the champion at the end of the finals bracket? Because I don't have a clue.
A rubber duck.
Brought to you by our sponsor, Sharp Scales Robotics. Yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm happy that they have their old cast. Everybody's missed their old cast. Chris, Kenny, Farouk, all them. Glad to have them back. And that's a lot of fun. So, any final thoughts from anybody watching or Nick? Do we have any final thoughts on this new BattleBots series before we head out?
I think I've said my stuff.
Off topic, but imagine showing unsupervised decisions to a Victorian child. Would they become a black hole? Huh? Brother.
Hello, Robert.
Hello, Robert. Thank you for joining. We're actually wrapping up, and we're going to go ahead and raid over to somebody to Cryptid Robotics. I'm going to grab the link as we prepare to head out. Overall, it's been a fun time chatting with our friend Seth Schaefer from Just Cause Robotics with Team Bloodsport. The interview I had with him earlier was, of course, pre-recorded, but I'm so glad he got to come on here and chat away. So, Team Cryptid raid coming now. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ready to raid over to him. So for anybody who is not subscribed to our friend Team Cryptid Robotics, I'm going to go ahead and share a link in the chat in just a moment. If you have not already, let me put this away. If you haven't already, please go support our friend Team Cryptid Robotics. Subscribe to his channel, like his live stream, comment in the live chat, support him in every way you can.
I forgot to do that.
We love to help out fellow bot builders in the community.
That we do.
So yeah, fun chat we've had about BattleBots Pro League. Interesting game that we just looked at. Very fun, very informative live stream I had with a Pro League competitor, Seth Schaefer. So thank you to Seth for everything, for joining the stream. Thank you, Nick, for joining this live. Thank you to everybody watching this. I believe Team Cryptid is adding his new 12 counter. So let's go ahead and raid on over to him. So I'm going to go ahead and share a link in the live chat in just a moment. And when I do, you can go ahead and head on over to his live stream. For anybody watching this live, of course, click on the link I'm about to put in the live chat. And if you don't know what the password is Texas Roadhouse. So when we do our raid, everybody that raids on over, click that link, and you'll go right to his live stream. That's a raid. When you go over there, comment Texas Roadhouse. But the key is wait for me to comment that.
Oh, okay.
Just so we can all do it at the same time.
Do you normally do this?
If he's live, sometimes I do. I've done it before. I can imagine already he's going to say, oh, it looks like the Juniper, because he doesn't say Jupiter, he says Juniper. I can already hear it. He says, looks like the Juniper stream has ended. The Texas Roadhouse crew is here, something like that. Anyways, let's go support our good friend Team Cryptid Robotics as they CAD his new hobby weight. Interesting how he went from a nano weight to a hobby weight. Here's the link. Everybody, in just a moment as we finish up this live stream, first of all, let me know if that link worked. I think it did. Go ahead and head on over there to his live stream. Show your love and support to Team Cryptid Robotics. And of course, after I comment Texas Roadhouse, may your Texas Roadhouse comment follow in the live chat. This is, of course, for everybody watching live. So it's blue. Thank you. That means it's working. So go ahead and click the link. Get ready to comment Texas Roadhouse. When I start, you go. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to Nick. Thank you to Seth, both for joining this. This has been a lot of fun, and we will see you in 2 weeks when we are here to talk about pre-event predictions for our upcoming competition, Thoroughbred Beatdown. I'm very excited for that. See you in 2 weeks.